You're now tuned into Psych's weekly Nerf dosage.
Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to episode 27 of What the fuck? Surprise, surprise! It's the Launch and Attack Rapid RC Launcher. Well, RC stands for Remote Control, but those of you who are actually familiar with this whole Launch and Attack series, we don't have them here in Singapore, but for you guys over in the States, yeah, you guys actually have that funny blaster thing where you have like little like propellers or stuff attached to your blasters, and then you basically fire them off and they float in the sky or some shit like that, and then you use them as targets. So anyway, this was sent to me by Darth Rambo. Thank you so much, bro. I actually mentioned to him that this was very interesting when I saw him post it up on the Nerf Mods and Reviews blog some time back. I'm sorry I took so long to do like a video on this. I finally got the time to actually sit down, take it out of the box and just play around with it. So anyway, this is what it looks like. Doesn't really look very fantastic, and here's the box. So well, there's not much information on the box itself. We don't really care. So yeah, so on to this thing. This thing actually takes 6 AA batteries, and the remote control, this small little thing in my hand, takes a pair of AAA batteries. It's remote control. I don't know how far away it's supposed to be, but these things could actually launch. I mean, this thing can actually launch these propellers or these fans or whatever you want to call it to about 20 feet up high in the sky. Throw your hands in the air. Okay, that was kind of redundant, but anyway, you basically press this button once, and then it will take about 3 seconds to spin up and then launch off. So check it out. Here we go. Press the button once, and then this is what it does. See, and then it will spin in my face and fly like that. It's bloody noisy. I'm really sorry. So yeah, if you notice that there's 4 in total, so I'll just, well, fire everything off. So here we go. This is number 2. Okay, and then number 3. Hey, hit my light. Okay, here's the last one. Okay, here we go. Oh, that floated pretty nicely. Okay, so basically when you have launched all 4 propellers, or what do they call it? Or they call it a disc. So when you're done launching all 4 discs, you basically press and hold the button for about 3 seconds, and then this whole I guess this platform will actually retract. So check it out. 3 seconds, then it retracts all the way down to the bottom, and yeah. So that's what it is. There's a little sensor over here that detects when a disc is on the top, and then yeah, let me just get to the discs for you guys. It's a very flimsy, very thin kind of plastic disc, and I haven't brought it downstairs because, you know, I live in an apartment, so my ceiling is not that high. I haven't tried it out in the open, so I might sometime, and this would probably make for a pretty cool, might be a, I don't know, gameplay mode for a war or something. But yeah, these things don't actually float. They kind of fly everywhere, as you guys could have, I mean, I don't think you guys could have seen in the video, but sometimes these discs would fly a huge round, a circle in my room. Sometimes they ricochet off, sometimes they just fly up and then they float right down, so I don't really know what the trajectory pattern of these things are. Right, so anyway, I just wanted to show this to you guys because I don't think any of you would be very interested in it, but I thought it would be fun as target practice or something. But apparently it flies a lot higher than I expected, and it's bloody noisy and it's very bulky, but maybe considering an outdoor situation, this might be pretty fun. Now you guys know that I've actually done up a video some time ago on the Maya Group's Blaster Pro S2500. You can check this video over here, and I should say that I was kind of lucky to actually receive this blaster. Well, after I received it, a few other nerfers in Singapore, or a few other blaster enthusiasts in Singapore, actually tried to ship in a few of those Blaster Pro blasters, but they got stopped at customs, and one of the guys who actually got stopped was Expired Yogurt. I mentioned him to you guys, so you guys can go check out his channel. But his was actually detained, and it was not even released to him, and he had to basically sign I guess a kind of like a release form to declare that this item is not allowed here in the country, something like that. Well, that's basically you know, in a nutshell. But anyway, he actually sent me a message just earlier today, and I wanted to share this with you guys. After a long time of him trying to do some research and trying to find out answers as to why he cannot own a Blaster Pro S2500, here's an answer. According to SPF Licensing Department, SPF stands for Singapore Police Force, Blaster Pro toy guns are not permitted, thus illegal to own and import, as they fire their projectiles at 150 or more FPS, which is higher than some paintball markers. So I guess that's a certain limit, you know, to firepower or FPS here in Singapore. I don't really know this for sure. I guess maybe I lucked out on getting the Blaster Pro, and I'm really sorry to Expired Yogurt and all of the rest of you guys who actually got your Blaster Pro blasters detained, because they are a hell lot of fun. They're heaps of fun, although they do look a little bit like a real shotgun. But I mean, I don't see a reason why we can't import toy blasters that actually fire like gel-based or water-based projectiles. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. Like, sorry guys. So that's just some information for all of you. Recently, I actually got the really clear triple shot blasters from Ryan Capit. Thank you so much. Check this video over here. And one of the previous ones I actually did was of one that I actually tinted, you know, the frosted clear one, which you can check out over here. So after I got the really clear triple shots, I just had to go tint them, and because I liked my reconciliator thingy of the smoked black or smoke grey tint method, I decided to go ahead and do this with a really clear triple shot. I of course transplanted the internals from the purple tinted one over, so now you can see the internals a little bit more clearer. I guess it's a lot nicer now. I'm sure that you guys, all of you, can just see like a a mess of yellow and pink, but actually this, I have no idea how to read it, but it's basically the spirit of Japan. That's what it is. So the internals are pretty nice, pretty sweet now. It's tinted dark grey, and basically I transplanted the internals here, so there's nothing much else to say. It's just working fine now. Seal is alright still, so it's about 3 catches down. Seal is not so bad if I hold the trigger down, so just, as you can see, the plunger rod actually moving back down. This is a lot clearer in this particular shell now, so you guys can take a look. There you go. Yeah, I just wanted to keep you guys up to date with this. So I'm really liking this blaster right now. It looks kind of sweet to me. This is my favorite tinting color right now, so I'm gonna stick to this for the meantime. Yeah. Sometime last year I mentioned to you guys that there was gonna be like a PAS or pump action shotgun challenge between myself, Atani, and Hat or Mad Horse Steak. And a couple of you have actually been asking me about it, if there are any updates so far. And I regret to inform you that I guess the challenge is kind of off, because I guess life has caught up with all of us, all 3 of us, and we are pretty busy. As you guys can tell, Atani hasn't been making videos in months, and yeah, he is fine, he's alive, and he's very well. We hang out from time to time just to catch up and chat, but in terms of modding wise and making videos, I guess well, I'll just let him explain to you guys if he ever gets a chance to make a video. Don't worry, he's good though, so don't worry about it. So as for Hat, he's still caught up with, you know, like the military and stuff, so that takes up a lot of your time, you know, when you're in the military. But I finished mine, and so I actually spoke to them, and they were like, okay, go ahead and showcase yours. So here it is. Bam! This is my my take on a modified PAS. As you guys can see, it looks vastly different from most other pump action shotguns that you would come across, and that's mainly because of this whole grip and stock area. Now the front over here is actually a 20mm coupler, and inside is a CPVC coupler, so I can actually get some CPVC. Let me see if I have some. Okay, I have like a cutout with a slot. This was originally meant for this, but anyway, I have a CPVC coupler, so this fits in perfectly. And for this particular case, I'm gonna be using a SorrowX Turret. So you can actually put a 20mm pipe or tube, but I'm gonna use. You guys are familiar with this, right? If you're not, you can check out my mortar pistol video, and it's the same SorrowX Turret, but I've actually changed that because I've sold a mortar pistol. So I've changed the barrels out from Europet PETG into PETG, regular thin wall or thick wall PETG, and it goes in just like this. Alright, so this is what the full pass looks like, and you can still rotate the turret. As you guys can see, I've already loaded some darts, and just to show you that the reloading still works, I'll just get another streamline and I will load it right here. There you go. So now it's holding on to a pair of streamlines and a pair of pink foam darts and a pair of white foam darts. Alright, so before I actually go into the firing demonstration, I'm pretty sure that you guys want to know a little bit more about the paint job. So here I am. I'm going to explain more about the paint job to you guys. So see, again, it's the Spirit of Japan thing, and well, it's actually a car decal that I actually got off a shop when I was buying some carbon fiber decals, and you can see a little bit more over here. So this stock actually came from a Kingsport Crossbow toy set, and you can actually check this picture over here. That's the original thing. I actually cut off I guess I cut off the whole entire grip and stock area, and then actually, sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, the colorway. So basically, this grip area, I based it off the original colorway, but I gave it a metallic version of it. So instead of just red and yellow and black, it's basically metallic red, metallic yellow, and metallic black. And I also gave it a little pearly, I don't know, like a pearlish kind of a coat. So it's not just metallic, it's metallic and a bit like a pearl, I guess. Yeah, and then this trigger is actually fashioned out of a recon trigger that I actually cut, and I tried to link it up. So that was the most difficult thing, to link up this part. So you guys can see all the screws installed. This is actually drilled through the shell itself to make sure that everything is sturdy. And this scope was actually taken from the Kingsport Crossbow Set, and you basically turn it on by pressing this button over here, and you can check out the background, and then you see a sweet little laser beam. So yeah, laser marker. And this was also taken from the Kingsport Crossbow Set, and I had to drill some, well, I guess attach it via screws, and it primes just like that. Okay, and well, trigger pull is a bit tough because of the way I modded it, but I just wanted it to be unique, like so. Right, and for this main body, I have some pictures of it as I was painting it, so check it out. Here's the first picture when I was trying to show it off to Atani and Hat. That stock area is the same thing, just without this plastic shell on the red and the yellows. So that's what it looked like. Everything bare, cut down and all that. And then I took the main body and I basically stuck the black decals on, as you can see. And then I gave it the first coat, which is red. Now I based it off these colors over here because red and yellow and anything in between, which is orange, I have this idea of trying to make a flame. Something like when I got inspired by Make It Go's Octoshot. Now his was airbrushed flames, and I wanted to give it like a sort of a, I guess, a blended version of a flame, or like a sort of like a Japanese painting style kind of a flame. So I started off with one layer, and that was with the decal on, and then I proceeded on to orange, and then I went lighter and lighter, and I was using all Citadel paints. So the last coat was actually yellow, and you guys can actually see from different angles, and you can still see that one thick layer of the decal. So I didn't take a picture of it with the decal removed, but here this is the final product. Of course, when I was done, I had to give it a thick layer of top coat. So I don't know if the flame effect came out very, I guess, very nicely. I don't really know. It's up to you guys to decide. To me, it's not, I guess it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it, or the way I actually you know, pictured it in my mind. But this, like that, looking at it this way, with the colors fading and the brush strokes. It does remind me of like a pretty old school kind of a Japanese poster, you know, those kind of a samurai or Bushido style or Edo era kind of a the Edo era kind of movies, that kind of poster. Yeah, so that was the effect that I was going for, and I guess although it's not exactly what I had in mind, it looks pretty interesting anyway. So this is my take on the PAS. So now I'm going to give you guys a quick firing demo, okay? So it's nothing fantastic, it's standard PAS ranges, you know. So I'm going to just attach back the SorrowX Turret like so. Just going to make sure everything's locked in tight and straight, and I'll be first firing off a white foam dart, as you can see. So let's prime the blaster first, white foam dart like that, and fire. Oops. Okay, so now it's pink foam dart like that. Another white foam dart. Wow, it's actually firing harder than I expected it. Another pink foam dart. And streamline. And the last streamline. So there you have it. This is my modified PAS, the Spirit of Japan. Of course, I have one more little thing at the back over here, but yep. And if you guys are wondering whether this thing is straight or not, I mean the laser pointer, the laser marker, it's not fantastically straight. It's a lot higher than where the barrel is, simply because of the elevation over here. Right, so that brings me to an end of showcasing the modified PAS to you guys. I hope that you liked it, because I actually had fun doing this paint job. I haven't had so much fun experimenting with brush strokes. I basically try to apply, I guess, in a sense, sort of like a dry brushing technique to try and get this brushed out texture or effect. And yeah, I'm quite surprised with the way it turned out. So I guess it's a pretty good learning experience for myself. So before I end today's episode, I just want to share with you guys that I finally received my Longshot Immortal kit from Orange Modworks. It's been 1 year and 2 months in the running, and I've been waiting for so long, and I finally got it. So yeah, you see all the parts are inside. I actually took out some of the stuff to actually inspect it. It's already, I guess, semi-assembled the breech area, and no, I will not be doing a review or an in-depth kind of a, I guess, a review. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, I won't be doing a review video because there are more than enough. If you guys are looking for a good review video, I would suggest Coop's video, and you guys should also check out all the entries in the Nerf Mods and Reviews blog regarding the Orange Modworks kit. So with that said, stay tuned for the next episode, guys. I will be giving you guys something very interesting, something very informative. I thought about it for a little while, and I decided to go ahead and do it to benefit everybody out there. So stay tuned for episode 28, and yeah, it's definitely going to be informative for you guys. Alright, always trying to keep things interesting. Hope you like the stupid RC launcher. I'm going to try it out someday, and when I do, and if I get a chance to, I will be documenting it down and seeing if you guys actually liked it. But once again, thanks for staying tuned. I know that this episode is, I guess, a lot shorter compared to the previous one, but you know, I just wanted to put a video out for you guys. It's still reservist period for me. Of course, I have the weekend off, so today is actually Saturday, and I'm taking some time off to make this video for you guys. So see you in the next episode, okay? Take care, everybody. Peace.